Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome back to another episode. 7 Days to Die. Okay, I'm going to try and make the run over to Lisa's house now. Lisa being my wife in real life, Miss Markee Dragon, and so she's built a house, and I'll see if I can make it over there. After I get climbed up this ladder. My goodness. Now I'm getting pretty good frames per second here in the corridor. But yeah, I'm definitely having problems otherwise. And let's see here. Okay, now, which direction is she? She is all the way over there at that lake, which is this direction. Okay, I need to not waste precious daylight. I was over talking to Lisa, and she's like, "You're wasting precious daylight." Okay. I don't know if I can just jump into there. And, let me figure out how to get up there. Oh, I should turn that back on so I can hear you guys talk if you're talking to me, huh?
Yeah,
Well, we're
Marcus,
just talking about you.
Yeah.
have you got all the corn?
Did you want it?
Well, I was going to say, because I can make you cornbread, which is better than potatoes.
Oh. Well, I was. Do you want the corn? I mean, I took.
Yeah, I'll make you some now and then give it back to you.
Do we want to exchange it on the roof here? We're gonna have. Is it gonna slide off?
Probably go inside is probably best.
Okay, I'm wasting all my daylight. Let's do it quick. I got a long run ahead of me. The cornbread does sound better. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, I didn't know you were using all of that. Okay, there's the corn. 2 things
Bring
of
me
it.
some cornbread.
Okay. There's another thing of corn on the floor. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Look at that, cornbread. My frame rate all of a sudden is all kinds of better. And I didn't do anything. That is so weird. Fez is deep in thought. He's meditating. You know, Fez, did you notice that you had boobs?
Yeah, I did notice.
Yeah. You know, I feel a little odd about that. Those are just really large pecs and a ponytail.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. So, I shall head over now. I appreciate it, Fez. Build on. Okay. It's so funny. I hurt myself, but gain health. That is so not right.
Back into it.
Let's see how well this cornbread does on food. Let's see, 6. Fills up just about as much as potato. Which isn't bad. Thanks again, Fez, for the cornbread. It's too bad we don't get skills for you know, for doing this stuff, for making things. I mean, I suppose once you learn how to make it, then it turns up green on there, and it's all fine and dandy. sure I'm still headed the right way. I am. Okay.
Okay, I'm back now.
Ah, and here I was talking to you.
Sorry.
I'm like, well, he's just busy doing something else. Yeah, so I thanked you for the cornbread.
No problem. That's strange. I've just come back, and all the items for that cornbread that I just made you have reappeared in my inventory.
Ah, okay. Well, I have them. So we accidentally duped items?
No, because they disappeared, and then I've just come back, and they've now reappeared, and all the water, all the corn, so I can now make another 80 cornbread.
Huh. I don't know what to say.
Bizarre.
Yeah, I know that there are some other bugs in the game which I've found. I played with them, being that it's not, like an MMO where if you exploit anything even to try it out, that's really bad. This is a little bit different than that. So I have tried a couple of them. One of them being auto regeneration of tools, but it takes the fun out of it. I want to play the game the way it was intended.
Oh yeah, there's many cheats. I won't go through them because they're literally 5 seconds and you can refill your inventory type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
If a mistake happens, well, that's one thing, and I try and avoid it. But
yeah, the annoying thing is that when you log off and log back on again, you have an inventory from about an hour ago in game.
what?
Or the day before in game.
We're having time warps on inventory?
Yeah. If you log out, that's why if you do before you log out, the best thing to do is put everything away in storage, because it appears that if you put it in storage, when you go back to it, it's still there because it's global storage. But your individual inventory and your hotbar will basically be filled with stuff you had in there, I think, a day ago or 2 days ago.
Oh, that's
Very
horrible.
strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you've sort of picked 300 stone and then that all disappears and you're down to 3 pickaxes rather than 300 stone.
That would really suck. It's a long
Yeah,
time
it's
to
a bit
get
annoying.
stone.
Well, I've checked it a few times and you go back to where you're digging the stone out and it's all dug out still. So it's very annoying.
I've used almost all my bullets. Oh, I have some more. Okay. I see a player out in the middle of the lake, dropping something. That must be you. Oh, yeah, now I can see. Okay, I'm walking through the lake. Obviously, you can't run in the lake, can you?
No.
If you go and dig underneath the lake and then come up, will you flood whatever shaft
Can't-
you're in?
Oh, probably.
I think you only flood it if you... Actually, no, I don't think you can, because I think if you dig through water that you haven't
Can't dig
poured
through
in,
water.
Sorry, dig through the ground
Yeah.
before you filled it up, then yeah, you will fill it up. But if you dig ground underneath water, the water won't fill it up because it's already there. So yeah, it's a bit strange, that one as well.
Yeah. Okay. So I assume you have a ladder somewhere around here.
Oh, on the outside?
Yeah.
Here, I can get one. I might have one somewhere. Here.
I'm walking around looking.
Right here. Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead. Then I get the nice view on the way up. Okay. Wow, look at this. And you've got water in here as well.
Yeah, it's been. I don't know. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to get rid of it. I did make. If you come around on this side.
Now, once you take out the water, if you were to remove the stone block where the water
I'm gonna,
was,
something like this down here.
then can you start digging deeper?
I don't know. See, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do these all the way around. Like 4 of these.
Oh, bridges?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, what happens if you remove that? Oh, it fills back
It's
in with
still
water.
water.
Yeah, and you can't dig below it, can you?
Nope. Nothing.
I wonder if that's the way they intended or not. Interesting. Well, this is a nice little fortress, and so have they breached your walls at all?
When I only had 1 layer, but it's hard for them. Because they also try to beat the block that's in the water, and they can't do it.
Oh, they can't beat the
It's
blocks
just
in the water.
It's harder for them. It's harder for them.
Took enough bullets to kill him. Oh, and here's a sleeping bag, and your mine. Okay, so you don't mind if I go down here and then make an offshoot somewhere? Lisa?
Sorry, I was muted. The kids are making a lot of noise.
You don't mind if I go down here and make a doorway somewhere and...
Do what you want. Yeah, I think there's some iron exposed already. You can dig that out if you need some iron.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to need ladders too. Had you intended on putting this ladder all the way down to the bottom?
Eventually. But I didn't want to take the time to do that. I just wanted to start mining.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But you can do whatever you want down there. It doesn't. I have no plans really. Digging.
Let's see, which way am I pointed here? Pointed out over that way. Yeah, well, I'm just. Do you want this room bigger? Because I just need the resources to build a fortress someplace else. So
Maybe it's a good way to test and see how big of room we can build and see if it collapses or not.
Okay.
Hopefully not us right under it.
I'll bite.
That will probably collapse everything above it as well, though. That's the
Oh,
problem.
that's true. Yeah, very true.
Oh, well, that could be fun. Should I go out a ways then before digging some really big cavern, or gosh, I mean,
Do whatever you want.
theoretically, the stone here is, according to the stuff that we've seen,
It's already past.
it's already past the limit on how many can be done, and I'm surprised that we don't have to have some sort of supports actually.
Yeah.
Because I think it should cave in if we dig too far.
But I think because it's more than 1 level thick, that gives it the added support.
Oh, that may be. That may
Because
be.
I built a bridge out the back here, stone blocks off a wood siding, and I could only do 2 wide, and it fell through. But if I did it too deep, it was fine.
Well,
You can go deeper if you want to. Oop, gotta take that out.
yeah. Well, maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start digging under the lake and get all the way out. I'm just going to make a doorway here.
Go towards land?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually we can put a door in and it'll say Marcus.
Probably want to make it too wide, otherwise, or you'll have to make recessed walls to put torches in.
Oh, okay. So you think too wide, huh?
Or I need stone too. I need stone too. I can do it I can do it right here.
Oh. Okay. I wish it just auto-picked up whenever we were
I know.
here.
Yeah, there's also a problem with aiming. When you start aiming at something, it doesn't automatically sort of give you the option to pick up. You have to sort of fiddle around a bit to try and get the right point.
Mm-hmm. And here comes the boring part of Minecraft. You know, you haven't. Has anybody run into any caves or anything with, you know, that have any sort of that have any sort of monsters or anything?
Nothing. Solid rock.
Yeah. Bronze Cheese says that there are no caves in the game yet. And so, Standard Man, the theory with this game is that it is in many ways like Minecraft. It's except it's hardcore. It uses a voxel system like Minecraft does, and it allows us to build things such as homes and craft items and everything. But the big deal is that we can build homes, or we can build structures, and we can then use them efficiently without getting lagged out. And that's one of the things that has been a problem in a lot of games, is that when you start building a lot of things, it creates an item count and starts lagging everybody. It makes higher item count. Well, with voxels, we're actually, what happens is that now that, see, these are all blocks, each individual one that we're seeing, but at the same time, this whole wall is considered like one unit. And so since it's one unit, the server and the client only have to keep track of that, and it doesn't have a high load. And so I've been studying this stuff a little bit because the game that we're working on that's currently titled Let's Build an MMO is I posed the question in our last roundtable whether or not we could do something like this voxel system in our MMO, and you know, people want to terraform and to you know, to make all kinds of stuff. You know, they would love to be able to build houses and you know, have each one be unique and everything.
If you keep drinking water, you'll mine much better.
Yeah, but I don't have. Do you have bottles? I mean, do you have jars?
Yeah,
I mean,
I have lots of water on me.
oh,
Need some?
okay. No, I have lots of water on me too, but I wasn't necessarily wanting to,
yeah.
you know,
Mining goes way faster. You just keep topping off your water.
to use it as a resource like that. So anyway, so this offers the creativity of Minecraft and maybe maybe some of the depth of some other games. So there's other aspects to this game which you know, we're looking at possible you know, player versus player, all kinds of different things. So, you know, and then there's a very creative side. Like Lisa loves to build things. So, and she typically, you know, the artist in her comes out building stuff. She builds nicer stuff than I ever could. So. Anyway, I'm collecting resources now because I don't know how much I need.
A lot.
What, should I get like around, 500 blocks or something like that? More than that? I don't know.
Well, to start out, you just want a few stacks to start out. Your basic
I just need, what, 2 high or 3 high?
Start out.
Yeah, 2 high or 3 high, and then...
and then you start making it thicker.
Well, that's what... And I was thinking 2 deep with that. Because that could probably last me a night. But I have to be... I'll have to be mining more. And then they start digging down, too, so... I'll have to figure that out. Actually, I really like the moat idea, and... or maybe I'm just going to build a big pit around it. Figure out how deep it is that that they, is there a point where zombies die when they fall in? So this game is this is Alpha 1. It's the very first edition that's come out. This was, I don't know if this is if Kickstarter people got in already or not. I would assume they did because they're selling the game now. But it was released first to what they called early backers, and I actually got the game for $15. Bought it I don't know, 3 months ago, something like that. I figured it was a good gamble. I will tell you though, not all games that you support like this are a good gamble. Some of them have turned out to be turkeys, that I'm like questioning at this point whether they're ever going to be done. So there's some other games that are using the Voxel system, Sauropod Studios and Castle. What's the name? That one?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. I didn't like that game.
The Castle Story. Yeah. You didn't like it?
No.
Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, I did. I didn't like it.
Oh. Well, I'm looking at the Warfare stuff, and because it's like Warcraft or Command and Conquer, where you start sending all your minions to do tasks, and then you're able to have them mine resources and everything, and then you direct them where to build defenses and stuff, and they'll defend and they'll attack and everything. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I have an alpha of that too, but I have not really played it very much. Ended up with other things that I was working on, but I will. I'll get into that. I broke it. Okay. How far have we made it? Not very far.
I'm out of torches. Do you have any torches?
Yeah, I do. Here.
Why don't you throw me some?
Let's see here.
Hit Q. Or just spit some at me.
There you go. So, I like creative games like this, building games and everything.
Cat is asking how we stack up so many water bottles.
Oh,
You actually make your own glass bottles and then fill them up at a water source.
Yeah, and when you can make your own water bottles, what's the limit on how many you can do?
I'm not sure. It's 100 something.
100. Okay, because I have like 153 in one stack right here right now.
No, when you actually make stuff, it's pretty much unlimited. It's just how many you make.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Maybe I just haven't made that many at once.
I think stacking glass bottles on their own, glass jars, is 256.
Okay.
But if you actually make them, you can create thousands and have a stack of 1,000.
Wow.
But you still have to have the other resources in your inventory to make them. So there is a theoretical limit on how many you could do.
Yeah, because you have to make glass panes, and then I think it's forged metal. That's how you make glass jars.
Yeah. Well, when I learn how to do that, I'll do a little video clip on that, and so. Sounds like it's really stormy outside or something. Or is that just a huge amount of zombies over us?
I don't know. Maybe they're probably splashing in the water.
Oh, it's nighttime. Yeah. So do you need to go out and check the defenses at all?
It'll be fine.
Okay.
And usually only one wave comes when I'm in the water.
Well, I don't think I'm going to live in the water. I think I'm going to live out on land. And I'll dig this tunnel to wherever, and we'll put a couple of doors in between in case one of us gets breached or something. Which I've never seen zombies down this low. But that doesn't mean that future patches won't have that. Okay. It's easier to, Jolie is saying that it's easier to pick up items in first person. I hate first person view.
I like it on this game. I usually don't like it, but I do like it on this game.
Yeah, and Bronze Cheese talks about server requirements. Once we can host more slots, that we can have some different civilizations led by different people trying to survive and starting wars with each other. You know, wouldn't that be amazing that you could create worlds or whatnot, and then you could invade other worlds?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like everybody transports in and tries to pillage, do as much as they can in there, and then they transport back out to their realm. And that way we could have interaction between realm versus realm. That might be in a very simple, way. Yeah. What are some of the examples of Kickstarter turkeys I'm talking about? Yeah, gosh. I'd rather somebody else said first. I have one that I backed pretty heavily that that I don't think is ever going to be released, and I'm not ready to talk about that in public yet because I really want to have faith that they are going to get something done. But I question it, and and it might be very bad form, just before we're doing a Kickstarter to, really talk about Kickstarter turkeys because, I don't want to damage the campaign that we're doing. And by the way, I wouldn't be involved in this campaign if I wasn't sure that it was going to happen, that the game was going to happen. And the game that we're working on, the reason why, you know, wanting to back it and everything is they already have the engine completely done. The engine has never been seen before in any other game. Will be the first game to use it, and they already have all the tools in place. It's just a matter of building content, which is what they've asked, you know, in my part in helping to do, which is really to design the game. And so I'm doing that with you guys, you viewers. So. I'm about to lose another. I don't know if I have enough iron on me.
You didn't get any? Should have dug some up.
Well, I've just been going in a line here. I have one more
I bet you
pick.
dug some up.
Yeah.
You can make more.
Now let's see. Now that got this. Okay, let's see here. I have iron ingots and a coal ore, iron ore. I only have 2 iron ore. Oh, but 2 iron ore makes 10 ingots. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Huh. Fair enough. So, okay, let's see here. I want to make pickaxe. Make 3 of them. Okay. Very good. Wow. Okay, now I'll drink some more water. That'll help me out. And then eat my potatoes. Yeah, you can get an auger. You have to have gas with it too. So yeah, we're not going to exit in China, but I do want to get to land, and you know, not quite sure where in the land I want to go to, but that is what I want to do. Okay, so really, when I'm at full stamina, it only takes 2 hits.
Yeah, that's why I'm constantly filling up with water.
Well, I'm full on
Way
water,
faster.
but
Yeah, but it's like every 6 hits or so, I drink water again.
Really?
Yep, I always have my
Holy
water next
cow.
to my pickaxe. Well, look how farther ahead I am than you.
Yeah, I'm just taking my time. I'm not wasting resources. You've
Oh,
left the
water's
tap
really
on.
easy. Water's easy to get. You just have to get sand, and I have plenty of iron.
Yeah, let's see, how am I doing on blocks here so far? Got my water. 64, stone, coal, stone, ingots, stone. Well, really I only have about 250. I think I need more. Iron. Iron makes lots of ingots. I like that. I think that's pretty good. working underground, it's almost like we should have some music playing or something. Maybe I should. Maybe I should put on some music. Let's see here. Music. Monstercat. Here is one of the latest albums. This is Best of House, just released last week. Gotta turn it down here. There we go. You able to hear that okay without, are you able to still hear me okay, should I say?
I don't hear any music.
Well, you won't. Not unless you're listening to the live stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, if the volume levels are out of whack, let me know, guys. I don't much often listen to music while doing games, but this is a little bit more boring stuff, I think.
Look at the sky, the sun won't ask for what if it can rise. Look at your mind and ask yourself what keeps you trapped inside. Look at the lies that follow you when you run and hide. Look at the sky, the sun won't ask, the sun won't ask the world if it can
Oh, we're heading straight for our house.
Yeah. That's why I picked this direction. Let's see here. Yeah, you're almost up there, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm not sure. It's like, do you want to dig into that house?
I have no idea.
It's gonna be hard to tell exactly where the, like, if you want the center of the house. It's gonna be hard to tell.
Yeah, I probably want to go, you know what I want to do? I want to go a little bit past it. And then that's where I'll build my fortress, but you know, I may use the house for some resources or whatever.
the sky, the sun won't ask for what if it can rise. Look at your mind and ask yourself what keeps you trapped inside. Look at the lies that follow you when you run and hide. Look at the sky, the sun won't ask, 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 the sun won't ask the world if it can rise.
I think there's only one type of pickaxe at the moment. There may be others in the future. I also have a sledgehammer, but the pickaxe seems to work better in this. Oh, that's lead. What can you do
Not
with
quite
lead?
sure what to. I don't think you can do anything yet with it.
Yeah, the recipe's missing from
I've been for making like your own ammo later.
the. Yeah, it's for lead ingots, which actually turns into shotgun shells with the other bits.
Oh yeah, somebody sent me something on how to make springs and everything for beds and shotgun shells. Apparently springs are needed for shotgun shells?
For shotguns themselves.
Oh, shotguns themselves, okay.
But it's not in the recipe list, so yeah, next time I'll add it in.
The sunlight begins to fade now, and I feel like I'm losing time, but I don't know how I'm here. The sunlight is turned to gray.
By the way, this game is available for $35 at 7daystoDie.com, and I think it's well worth it. That gets you into the alpha right now. I think they will have a cheaper version that won't have alpha access, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Even at this point, it's fun. So. Well, you know, all those problems I was having with my broadcaster and the crashes and everything, they've gone away. I'm not having those problems here with this game. I really think it's infestation that is causing me all those errors.
And I know now we're getting older. The world we built is slipping through our fingers. We're running out of time.
Let's see what kind of resources it's currently using.
But you are the one I've chosen, and I won't lay still, living left behind.
I'm only at 1.6 gigs of memory, so that's not too bad. I've been as high as 6 gigs of memory on this game.
I think that's when you were hosting.
Oh yeah. So since I'm not hosting, it's been a lot better. So I guess go just a little bit to get your arrow beyond that house, and then
The end of the arrow or the tip of the arrow?
well, completely off of the
Okay.
house. No. logs do I have now?
Yeah, you want to pick them up often because they disappear pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. 6, 7,
You draw me in, and I can't slow down. No, can you feel it too? There ain't no stopping now. Feet off the ground, head to the sky. Yeah, wind by my side. You in my vision, directly we collide. You pull me in, I don't resist. Time seems to fly, but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the
technique, did you figure it out? You kind of build stuff in the order of how it looks. And so you put like 3 iron ingots up the top and then a row of 3 sticks. Yes, I'm going to use all of it. I'm going to build my own fortress.
He'll need a lot more than he's digging right now. Too. You have to
Well,
make things pretty thick.
I've got about 800 right now.
People are asking you to lower the music a bit.
What's that?
People are asking for you to lower the music a bit.
There we go. I probably won't play music too while I'm when I get above ground. I won't be able to think, and I want to hear the zombies coming at me. Wow, you are way down there.
About past the house. Oh, I
Okay.
just made it past the house, actually.
Have you figured out what to use coal for yet?
Yeah, that's how you make dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Coal and the phosphorus stuff. You need paper, you need fibers from the desert.
Have you figured out how to make paper?
You just, the books.
Okay, have you figured out how to make books?
You don't make books, you just find them.
Well, yeah, but it's not a renewable resource. You can't
Maybe
figure
later
out-
on it will be.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be able to make paper from trees.
I would think so. So I'm just making my own fortress, my own home. This server is kind of special too because we've set it up as a persistent world, and so any of us can log in at any time. It says day 10 right now, but I actually think it's about day 41. And so because we have it's persistent, it went over 31 days, and we think that they just didn't put in the code yet for what happens, when someone makes it past day, 31. And so yeah, it would be nice if it would show month, day, or just the number of days, but I just don't think it's in there to show us, so it flipped over. And the zombies haven't seemed to, they get more aggressive, I would say, in the first few days. But if you've made it past day 7 or 8, I don't see any them being more aggressive.
I think they can start getting smarter. That's when they start digging down.
Yeah. Oh, hon, we talked about going to a movie tonight. We can't. I'm on call. We'll have to go tomorrow.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. I just now remembered that.
Okay.
I have to be available.
You can go tomorrow then.
Yep. So the zombies, they seem to get irritated with each other and kill each other. They also, you'd be like out in the forest, and then all of a sudden you hear a tree fall. It's a zombie knocking down a tree. Don't ask me why, but they're just like, oh, I'm pissed off at you, tree.
Hey there.
Hey. All right.
Okay. Well, we dug to where you are. I'm gonna go use my stone that I picked up. Go work on my stuff.
Okay. Well, thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Oh, do you want your torches back?
Or
Or do you still have some? I have like 5 left.
Yeah, I have 27.
Oh, okay. I'll
So.
keep these then.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see. I haven't got quite as much stone as I wanted yet. Getting
I'll get you
closer.
started.
But yeah, I think I'll dig just a little bit further here. And I was wanting to get 10 stacks of 64 to start with.
Take your basement out before you dig above.
Take my basement out.
Yeah, so you got a nice big basement room before you start digging up.
Oh,
That normally produces a lot of stone.
yeah, I guess you're right.
Dig long distances. Yeah.
Oops. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even thought of what I want everything to look like, whatnot. And I suppose that I need to put in a door here in case zombies start. I accidentally let zombies in. I don't want them to go over into Lisa's house. Hey, it's probably a good time to end an episode. So those of you watching live, don't go anywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, you just have to wait for the next episode.